Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to 2026. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Priye, and this is the Grow Easy Garden channel. It's a channel focused on easy tips, easy techniques, and methods you could use to garden and manage your allotment when you are short on time like myself. I do apply that a lot because I still work 9 to 5. Have got kids, 4 kids. I've got a baby, and with all of this, it means I don't really have much time on my hand to garden. But I love gardening, you see. So despite all of my other commitments in life, I still make it down to my allotments. But how I've been able to do it this long, I've been gardening I'll say since 2019, actively gardening. I was gardening before then, but I started managing plots, allotments, home garden and things like that right from 2019, and not just growing flowers, but growing vegetables and fruits I can eat. And I got this allotment, I think 2021 or 22. I keep missing the exact year, but I've been managing this plot since then. And the way I've been doing it is applying easy methods, meaning I don't always do what's what's the norm. I look for what works for me and I just keep applying it. So that said, today I'm here to do some quick jobs. It's winter. It's been there've been loads of frosts. The ground, it's not wet, it's quite dry. The sun's shining, it's good, a good time to walk, but there's ice everywhere as you see. I've got two half plots, one with a polytunnel and one with a greenhouse. I'm currently in the greenhouse, but I'll be going over to do the work at the second plot with the polytunnel. And I want to do some quick cleanup on the other plot, move rubbish that I left on the floor, see if I could fix a frame that I want to use to hold my Loganberry, Tayberry, and Blackberry, all on the same patch. And I'll show you guys how I get on. I just want to do a little bit, and I'll let you guys see. But I'm gonna change into my work jacket now, so I could get as dirty as possible, and then I'll crack on with work. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so the first task we'll be working on this morning is trying to see how I can make this firm. I hope the ground is not too frozen now, but just want to hit this in a bit. I think I didn't have the opportunity to do it last time. I hope that would help. Maybe I need another one at the back. Let's see. At least that holds it forward. I need to now look for stuffs to chuck behind to make it firm that other way. I think that's the only thing missing. So I'll just look for stones or so, and that should be okay. Yeah, it's better. It's not perfect, but to serve for some months if it doesn't go into years. So now what I'm gonna do is take the rope, tie it back this way, and then I could have these guys standing erect, or at least along the rope. Anyways, that's all I brought this guy for. So that's that bit done. Move on to the next one. The next bit will be to clear this part. Clear the parts between the soft fruit bed and the other bed. So I just want to take all these things off because it's looking as if it's unkept and all that but it's not really unkept. It's just things, they're not causing any problem. And over there, that looks like weed is strawberry. I've said that before. Strawberries grow like weeds. So yeah, let's see what we could do here. So the first thing I'll be taking off is this wood that got damaged. This was the one that broke off the previous frame. So on this bed here, I've got 3 different soft fruits. I've got blackberry over here. And in my last video, I kept making mistakes with names. It's not I don't know what's there. It's just I have other ones. So over here, I've got a small Tayberry that's still in its first year. You could see it's the smallest. It's in the infant years, still trying to establish. That's a Tayberry here. I did get some fruits from it last year though, and I've cut them. I've not. Yeah, there's one I need to cut off, but it's still developing. And over there, I've got the Loganberry. So I will fix this all up. Oops. Yeah, that's why I need to clear this part. Fix it up next time I'm here. But that's what this guy's to do. Go over there. Okay. Just gonna quickly prune the Tayberry. It's the same way you prune the blackberry or the black currant. The blackberry and the Loganberry that you prune the Tayberry. It's also a cross between a blackberry and a raspberry. But I think the key difference is in a Tayberry and a Loganberry, one of them is dominant. So I think in the Loganberry, I'll check this up though. I'm not passing wrong information, but I think in the Loganberry, the blackberry is more dominant, and for a Tayberry, the raspberry is more dominant in the cross. But the cross is definitely the same sets of fruits, blackberry and raspberry. I think so. Yeah. So that's the old Tayberry. Yeah, you can see how small the stems are. That's why I didn't bother cutting it, but anyways, it's gone now. So we only have the new stems that would give fruits this year over there. I also need to clear this bed. There's some weed here. Might just do it today. But that's done. Back to what we were doing before. We're trying to clear this part, right? So my colleague who was here before, previous allotment holder, I think he uses this to plant peas. But I don't plant peas. I'm just gonna take them off. Okay guys, I've moved some of the rubbish. I've done the same over there, but now it's time to cut back this lemon balm I have over here. And yeah, I'm just going to use my cultivating hoe to do that. Scrape a bit of the surface off and also dig some of these weeds out. And once that's done, the next step will be to come back into the polytunnel and do some clear up. That's why this tool is quite versatile. You could also use it for like cutting. I'm not digging right now. I'm using it to cut the old branches of the lemon balm. and that's all gone. Okay, you can see we've trimmed this back a bit now. There's still some old stems there. I would look to clean it up right at the bottom, but it's okay, right? Guess you agree. It's fine. So I've trimmed it back. It was really bad before. I've also cleared this part now. Looking a lot better. Taking out the weed. These sticks, I would relocate them to the back of the shed. I think you've seen me moving right there. That's another jungle to be done at some point, but these are the sticks I've taken off. So yeah, and this is how much of the lemon balm, majority of lemon balm that I've taken off. Old stems and some new ones. Now I just want to clear that point over there. And remember, I kept talking about how strawberries grow like weeds. So this was the bed I planted strawberries in, and then it moved everywhere. That's one of it there that I've killed off, but you could see it's still growing. I'm gonna take that off. So it's all around the sides of this bed, all around the sides right to the end. But I've cleared those off, and now I've cleared the ones that were here, but this other side right to the end in front of the Loganberry, there are still strawberries that I don't need, you know, on the floor like weed. So that's them over there. So I'm just going to quickly run through them with my hoe, and that'll be it for the work I want to do outside. Then I'll go into the polytunnel to do some cleanup. Yep, this is a maze. I have to navigate. Okay. Instead of bringing them up, I just pull them out. I think this is better than digging up the what's it called? Digging up the wood chip and bringing the soil back to the top. I'll just pull the strawberries out. I think that's a better way to do it. And this is what I guess sometimes is sold, you know, well, matured ones though, as strawberry runners that we buy sometimes, because these are runners. You can see they're just, you could see how it runs and plants the roots, plants the roots somewhere else, keep going, and you could see how it's connected to another one here, another one. So if I bring that up, that's another one connected, that's the roots, and it keeps running, hence the name strawberry runners. Yeah, you could see that one. You could see this one's linked to this one inside the bed. That's strawberry for you. And how many did I plant here? I didn't plant more than 10. I think 5 over there were white strawberry, the one they call pine berries. 5 over there, and over here maybe another 5 of the red strawberry. And they're just gone everywhere. I've already done some cut back, but yet we still have this much. Yeah, this is just how to manage it. I know they're not fully gone. There's still going to be some to deal with some other time. I'm thinking I should just clear up this bed also. I'm going to quickly clear up this bed, and then we'll go into the polytunnel. Just give it a quick run through. Won't spend much time on it. Okay, so that's a quick clean through, starting from there. Well, let's see what we've done so far. We need to get the weeds off though. You know, pick them out later at some other time. Is it cleared? All that's gone off. I have to pick them out though, but that's it. Okay, so we're now in the polytunnel, and the target is this bed, which we didn't do the last time. So the plan is just to get the rubbish off, and we level the bed, take off the top, some of the top soil. So the task here today is going to be quite easy and fast. It's mainly just getting all these things off. I have loads of stuff here, from tags to strings to this, my pods for growing, I use for growing tomatoes, to my oil, neem oil. Probably this helped me this year with my chilies. I've never been able to get chilies grow properly and give me good enough fruits, but this year I was able to do it. And there were two key things I introduced into the growing of my chilies. One was where I get my chilies from. The other thing that changed was using neem oil constantly on the leaves before the flowers came out, and I think that helped a lot, I'll say. Probably also the very good sun. So there are three factors. I don't know which one, but any of them could have been the reason I got good enough chilies this year. Okay guys, I've spent a few minutes on this bed, and you could see it's clear compared to how it was when we got here this morning. So this is my plan for the bed. Clear off everything on it, take a bit of the top soil off, scrape off some of the, you know, the old soil, top of the soil that was used for growing the tomatoes and the chilies, just to see if it helps at all. Someone was saying the blight stays on the top of the soil for, I don't know, certain centimeters. So I just want to clear off some of this old soil. I'm going to put new compost on this. This is the only bed I usually put compost on. Not too many bags though, maybe 2 or maybe 3 or 4 bags, just a little bit on the top. And yeah, and the old one, this top soil that the top of the compost that I'm raking to the center, I would take them off and put them on one of those beds out in the front. That's what I always do. I take them off, put them on the bed. I never throw my compost away, or I put it in the compost bin, so it helps with the build up of current set of composts. So this is the last thing I'll be doing today. I won't move I won't move the compost today because of time. I'm just gonna pile them up in the middle, and next time I'm here I will be looking to shift it somewhere else with a wheelbarrow and all. So, but this is all the work for today. This is all I plan to do. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. This is gonna be it for today. Please, if you're enjoying what you've been seeing, hit the subscribe button. I was told by one of the viewers that sometimes the channel name doesn't pop up when you search for it. I tried it myself, and it was channels that had millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They were coming up first, even though their channel name is not Grow Easy Garden, right? But I think that's how the YouTube algorithm works. So please, if you're watching this and you want to see more of this, do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button, so that anytime a new video comes out, you get it once it's published. I usually publish once every week, and it's usually on a Friday. Where I can't meet on Friday due to time or any other thing, then it comes out early on a Saturday. Today, I don't want to do much. I'm still recovering. So I've done a lot, but somehow I've done a lot. I've cleared the front, and I've started on this bed. So this center bed is where I usually grow most of my tomatoes and chilies. I put them all around the polytunnel, but my focus is usually this one. The one in here is where almost all my effort go into. And it's because the ones at the edge sometimes get eaten by slugs, because they're closer to the edge, you know, slugs coming from there and all that. But this middle one is well protected and it's well elevated. So the best of my crops, what I love most, comes here. And I've done good work today, I'll say. And next time I come here, I will just take a shovel and a wheelbarrow and move this compost I've gathered here, move it off, throw it out there. The next thing I'll be doing is putting some bit of blood, fish and bone, putting fresh set of composts, and then keeping it watered all through the winter so it doesn't lose its ability to retain and hold moisture. So that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Happy New Year. Wish you all the best in 2026, to you, your family and your loved ones. And this is where we're going to leave it. I'll catch you again some other time. Bye.